Okay, so have you heard about this movie?
Yeah. What movie are you?
Match Fixing. The Nation at Stake.
Oh, wow. That sounds intense.
I know, right? And it's gotten a ton of buzz, like a lot of controversy around it even before it came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So today we're going to do a deep dive into it based on this review from moviekaticket.com.
Sounds good. I'm ready.
So basically what's fascinating about this movie is it's not just like a regular thriller.
Yeah.
You know, it's set against the backdrop of some really complex real-world issues. You know, like the political landscape in India and external threats, particularly from Pakistan.
Right, and that already sounds like a recipe for a pretty gripping film.
Yeah, totally. And a big part of the internal struggle that the movie focuses on is this concept of saffron terror, which I'm not going to lie, I need like a little refresher on what exactly that means and why it's so controversial.
Okay, so saffron terror. It's a term that has been used, in Indian politics, and it alleges the involvement of Hindu nationalist groups in acts of terrorism.
Oh.
So, think back to incidents like the Malegaon blasts that happened in 2006 and 2008, where investigations initially pointed towards Hindu extremist groups.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And that really sparked a lot of debate, right?
Right.
Because some people argued that it was like a deliberate strategy to create communal tension and destabilize the country.
Right.
While others saw it as a way to unfairly stereotype an entire community.
Yeah, I can see how that would be a really sensitive issue.
Exactly. And this movie doesn't shy away from it,
It sounds like it's diving right in.
Yeah.
Especially since it's based on a book called The Game Behind Saffron Terror.
Right.
I mean, it's right there in the title.
Right.
No wonder it faced some legal challenges before its release.
Yeah. There was actually a petition filed to try and stop the movie from coming out.
Really?
Yeah. The argument was that it perpetuated harmful stereotypes and could even incite further division.
Wow.
But ultimately, the Bombay High Court dismissed the petition.
Oh, okay.
So the film was released on January 10th this year.
So the director, Kedar Gaekwad,
Yeah.
did he get his way in the end?
It seems like it, yeah.
And here's where it gets really interesting. The movie also touches upon the 26/11 Mumbai attacks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Bring that in.
Which was like a horrific real-life terrorist event.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because they're already dealing with this whole saffron terror concept.
Right. So it kind of makes you wonder, what's the connection?
Exactly.
Is the film suggesting some link between these seemingly disparate events?
Is there a bigger conspiracy at play here?
Yeah, because remember the title is Match Fixing, right?
Right.
So is it hinting at some kind of predetermined outcome involving both internal and external forces?
Like it's all orchestrated.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to watch to find out.
Oh man, this is getting
intriguing.
Yeah, this is like a tangled web.
Totally.
So you mentioned earlier that the movie delves into the internal political struggles.
Yeah.
What exactly are those about?
Well, the review doesn't get into specifics. But given the context, it could be exploring the rise of Hindu nationalism in India, the clashes with other political factions, maybe even the manipulation of these tensions for political gain.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because remember, match fixing implies that someone is pulling the strings, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be fascinating to see how the film portrays these power dynamics.
Oh, totally. And then to top it all off, they've got a really impressive cast. Vineet Kumar Singh, Anuja Sathe, Manoj Joshi.
Oh, yeah. Those are...
all known for giving really intense performances.
Right. Those are some heavy hitters.
So that alone makes me want to see it.
Yeah, their involvement definitely adds a certain weight to the project.
Yeah.
It suggests the filmmakers are trying to deliver a nuanced and impactful portrayal.
Right.
Even with such a potentially explosive topic.
Right. So to sum it all up, we've got a politically charged thriller.
Yes.
Based on a controversial book.
Uh-huh.
Exploring themes of terrorism, political intrigue,
international
conspiracy, all set against real-world events.
It's a lot to unpack.
It is.
And it leaves us with a big question, what is match fixing the nation at stake really trying to do?
Right.
Is it just entertainment? Capitalizing on a hot button issue?
Right.
Or is there a deeper message? Are they trying to get people to think critically about the narratives surrounding terrorism and political manipulation in India?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it definitely sounds like a movie that'll stay with you.
I think so.
Long after you've seen it.
Yeah.
So if you're into political thrillers, especially if you're interested in the complexities of Indian politics,
definitely check it out.
This one is worth a watch. And, of course, you can find the full review.
And book your tickets.
On moviekaticket.com.
Yeah, that's the best place to go for all the info.
All right. Thanks for joining me for this deep dive.
It was my pleasure.
Until next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.